everyone. In 1994, the Brickyard 400 was a complete sellout, one of the NASCAR's top events. Indiana native Jeff Gordon won that race. Since
then, attendance is down, and now the hot topic focuses on lights. Should the Brickyard become a night race? We talked with one NASCAR insider today who says yes.
Drew Smith is live outside the Speedway with more on that story for us tonight. Drew.
Well, it's really not much of a debate. Most everyone seems to think that moving the Brickyard 400 to a night race would resurrect it. But first, IMS would have to spend millions to install the lights. Is this what it'll take to shine the light on the Brickyard 400 again?
Lights is one of those things that we've talked about from the beginning and we continue to look at.
Since the first Brickyard 400 in 1994, attendance has fallen drastically.
You look at the crowds now, and they're not even half of what they were then.
David Newton is a motorsports writer for ESPN.com.
They need to do something to make it unique again on its own, and I think the night race would do that.
Doug Bowles is the chief operating officer of the Speedway. He says in the next 6 weeks, IMS will decide on whether to spend the money it'll take to install lights. Some say it would cost $20 million. The state recently okayed a $100 million loan to the Speedway for improvements.
If it's good for the Speedway, it's good for the taxpayers, and the increase is going to pay back this loan. And is it good for our fans? Do our fans want to come on at night versus in the day?
Fans we talked with answered with a resounding yes.
I've been to Bristol and really enjoyed the night races. Saturday night races are much better than in my opinion.
For one thing, it's cooler, but it's much more than the weather.
The atmosphere of a night race, if you go to Bristol, if you go to Darlington or those, it just seems to ramp everything up to another level for them. And I just think it's exactly what the remedy would be to help it.
Speedway's town manager is on board for getting more people in the seats.
Whether it's you do anything to enhance the fan experience or install lights so it's a more weather-friendly race, I think anything you do to increase the crowds.
Now, when it comes down to the decision on whether or not to install the lights here at IMS, Doug Bowles says it all pertains to one important business principle, that is return on investment. Live outside IMS, Drew Smith, RTV6.